Hey guys, this is Michael. I want to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about the storyboard. I know we haven't really talked about that much. We did something on the first tutorial and then I got into a whole bunch of coding. The reason I did is I want you to get the feel of coding. Today I want to just show you a tabbed application and what that means. Click on tab application and click next, and I want to show you how the view controllers actually work. There's a format. We're going to go ahead and make a pizza shop example. Okay, so let's click next, and then we're going to do a create local GIT repository for this project. Click create. Then what I want to go ahead and do, I'm going to switch this over to the iPhone simulator because I always forget. It's going to index our files right now, and then let's go ahead and go to the iPhone storyboard right here, and we got the first view controller, second view controller. And what I want to go ahead and show you is, if you look real close here, you got first and second. So we're going to title this first view controller, which you do over here, double click, and then you're going to click home. And then what we're going to do here is just call this an info tab. And I'm actually going to format this so it looks a little bit like a pizza place. It's not going to be like a professional job, but at least you get a little feel. It's going to be a little review. So hopefully you can keep up here. What we want to do on this first view, I'm going to get rid of this. Just click on it and click delete. And what I want to go ahead and do, I'm going to pull this bar up a little bit so I got a little bit better way to look at my stuff. What we want to do is go ahead and take a navigation bar and put that up here because we want to title this out. And we're going to call this Mikey's Pizza. I want to give this a little bit of a maybe Jersey feel. So let's pull this down a little bit. Let's click, let's call this, we'll say pizza the Jersey way with a little sway. You know what I mean. Okay, pizza the Jersey way. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pull that, highlight that. Then you're going to go over here to the shield and you can change your text color. We're going to change that to white because I'm going to change the background to black, the background to black. Background to black. So I'm going to click on the background. That's going to disappear because it's white. It's blending in. So click with the background. Then you're going to make sure you're over here, okay, at the attributes inspector for the colors. Then you're going to click background, and you're just going to make it black color, and that's going to show up. Okay, now double click this text again, but highlight it, and you make this a bigger size. But it might not show up yet until you actually resize the box. But because the box was so big, it worked. You can change the font too here, by the way. Let's, what do we want to do? Because this looks a little boring. Alright, I got a picture of pepperoni pizza, and I'm going to pull that, let me cancel that and show you again. You're going to pull that over here, and you just put it under the pizza shop file, so you put that anywhere you want to right there. Okay, we're going to create a copy. You'd actually create a folder reference for an added folder if you want to, but right now, just for this, I'm going to show you. Click Finish, okay? Then what you're going to go ahead and do is we need to find an image view here. We're going to pull this image view up. You resize the image view and your image will change size. Okay? So you're going to go here, then you're going to go back up to your attributes inspector, and under image view it asks you what image you want. Now this may seem like it's really easy, and this is easy, and I accidentally hit the A key. So we're going to click pizza again. Okay? There we go. Pizza, the Jersey way. Now what we want to go ahead and do is I'm going to move that up a little bit, and I want to put a button. And the reason I want to put a button is because I'm going to put a new view controller in. And if you don't know what I mean by new view controller, it's this right here. Go ahead and click on view controller and pull this in. Okay? Now this is going to be another page that we have. And before we worked with segmented controllers and where everything was on the same page, now I want to show you how to pull in a view controller, and we're going to get going on this. Okay. Now what we have here is we want to make this look exactly like what we had before because people like looking at the same stuff. Okay, so let's call this menu, and then we're going to go ahead and click on that. We're going to change the navigation bar style to black opaque, and then we're going to change the background to black. So you're going to click on the background. It's going to say white. You're going to go up, change it to black color, and then I'm just going to copy this box. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click, oops, I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to hit Command C and Command V. Command copy, Command paste. And we're going to pull this up here. And I want to go ahead and move this over a little bit, zoom in so you guys get a little better feel. Okay, pizza the Jersey way. Now, oops, we're going to double click this. We're going to call this Hawaiian pizza. I think I'm spelling this right. Hawaiian pizza. Gobs of succulent, I don't even know if that's how you spell it, succulent ham, smothered in mozzarella. Mozzarella. That's how it's spelled, guys. If not, you can go ahead and comment me out for that. Alright, let's select all this right here. And then you can go ahead and change the alignment. And I want to put it to, oops, it's not going to align because it's already, there we go. Well, let's not worry about alignment. I'll show you that in another tutorial. I know why. It's because it's already in another box. So for this purpose, what we're going to do, Hawaiian pizza, and this is going to be a scrolling view, but right now I've only got time to show you with one thing. So I got my Hawaiian pizza over here on my desktop, okay? I'm going to pull this over to the same pizza shop thing, okay? I want to go ahead and make the pizza shop test and the pizza shop, and let's click finish here. Now what we need is another image view, okay? And this one you're going to resize because we don't want it as big as the principal image. So you just resize that by grabbing the corners, and then you got the center with automatic ruler. Then you're going to go ahead and go up here to the attributes inspector, and you're going to click Hawaiian pizza. There we go. We got a Hawaiian pizza, gobs of succulent ham and smothered in mozzarella. Okay, now what we want to do is, and you can also, we want to have a back button, right? Because this can get pretty confusing if you have a way to go forward but you can't go back in your application, so you have to think about all those things. Let's grab this, pull this up here, double click on it, and we're going to make it all caps. Oh, I just didn't. Back, okay? So we got a back button, we got a main menu. Alright, now this info, let's go down here real quick before we connect anything. Let's go down here. I want to see what time I got here. 7 minutes. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go to what we want right here is navigation bar. I'll pull this over here. We're going to call this, what do we call it down there? Info. Okay, and we'll make that just regular case because that's what we did in the other one. Let's just click on that and click delete. And then what we're going to do is double click on this because I want to turn it white real quick. Text color over here in your attributes inspector. And then you're going to click on the background. And then you're going to click here, make this black. And you're going to say, we're just going to make some Mikey's Pizza. And you do a hyphen. And then quotation mark, a Jersey's pastime. Pastime? Haha. Alright, pastime. We got this. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is, we're going to resize this just a little bit. So let's move up the system size. And in order to do that, to always get it, sometimes it'll resize on its own. Sometimes you have to change this box. So let's just pull this down here because we're going to make this sort of like a tag. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and pull this down. Okay, Jersey pastime. It's just a little quote. We're gonna put this image in here, and what's nice is you can reuse your actual image views. And we're gonna put this little pizza in here. So let's go back up here to image, and we're gonna put pizza. Okay, Jersey pastime, and we'll put this up here. Let's put that right under there. Make it look nice, nice, nice. Okay. Then what we're going to want to do is let's just Command C, Command V, copy paste, and then we're going to make this 555 Broadway Street, and we're going to call this, this is in Princeton, New Jersey. Princeton, New Jersey. 55555, okay? Just making that up. Now we could actually add a map view in here and embed a map right into this so people know where they're going. Now let's go back up here. We got this info, and then what we want is right here we could add another button. just so it's like add to cart, and then we could connect these later. Add to cart, and then I could ask, you know, whatever. We'd have to program this button so that it would work. And then what we're going to do is there would be a scroll bar that would take you down to the next part of the page. Now this is static text, meaning that it's not being pulled from any server. It already exists. But if you're a pizza company and you have a whole bunch of changing pizza schedule and you want that to change, then you can go ahead and make this dynamic and pull it off a server in a database. So let's go ahead and go back here the Jersey way. We need a button to be able to get over to the menu. So we're just going to click right here, double click this, we'll call this menu. And I want to show you how easy this is to connect. Okay, so hold down your control key, click the menu, click menu, hold down control key, pull over. Okay, it's going to ask you how do you want to connect it, modal. Okay, oh boom, there we go, it makes it go to that already. Now click back, then hold down your control key, pull over. Oh boom, you got modal, it's going to take you back. Add to cart would take you to another view controller. It would be stuck to your shopping cart so that you could move right to that. Now what we want to go ahead and do is I'm going to click on info right here. I want to add, just real quick for the purpose of this tutorial, just so you can get back here, is I want to show you this. Pull this bar button in. We did that already. And then we're just going to click home even though we had the tabs down at the bottom, because I'm not going to show you how to keep those tabs on during the whole program. For this one, you'll understand what I'm talking about in a minute. Hold control down after you selected that and just pull that up here. And then let's put modal. And then let's go ahead, we're going to do another button here because you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. And then we're going to say info, okay? And a lot of times you can do like get location, and we're going to hold that control key and do down here, modal. All right, awesome. There we go, guys. Let's go ahead and iPhone simulator. And this is not actually all the code done, but it does add a lot of your outlets that you need and the necessary controllers. Now, what I want to go ahead and show you is this iOS simulator is going to show up real quick. And how many minutes do I have? I got a couple minutes left. Awesome. And I'm going to show you how this works. And you're going to see that this is going to go away in a minute, this tab part, for some reason. And I'll explain that to you in a future tutorial. Okay, so don't get frustrated if you're like, oh my goodness, I had tabs on the bottom. So you can see home, Mikey's Pizza looks nice, info, Mikey's Pizza, Jersey's Pastime, and then you got, you know, Princeton, New Jersey 55555. And then you click home, it takes you back to the home menu. Click menu, it takes you to the menu. Add to cart is empty because it doesn't go to anything yet. And then the back button just takes you right back to the home page. And these right here, this is sort of resign. It'll have a different function where we'll actually have that appear every time in the view controllers. Alright guys, hope this showed you real quick. Hope you had fun. Use it for whatever you want to. Practice in here, because then you're going to see in your other files, you're going to have to go ahead and go in here and you're going to have to add your other information. Remember the IV outlets and different stuff. And so I'll talk about doing that in a future tutorial. I hope you guys had a good time, and I will talk with you later. Check out my future tutorials. Subscribe to me, guys, if you like this. I'm just starting putting all these tutorials up, but I've got a lot of good responses. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.